I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Quick save, just in case. Going to this new location is going to be a bad idea. Oh, the lab. Abandoned asteroid facility located in the Rings of Terror 2, repurposed into an experimental laboratory, living quarters, and hideout of Phineas Vernon Wells.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Jesus.
What a mess!
Remember that you are not insured.
Yeah, no, don't have to remind me. All good. Oh wait, I think I just accidentally unselected. Nah. I just unselected Parv, so it's only Felix, and that won't do. Not to say that Felix probably is not reliable, but 12th power field.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Uh-huh.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah. Even has a welcome mat. Oh god, it's the sister pigs. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Well, for what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind?
Oh, probably a lot of things. Is there a reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent. I've no desire to end up like Dobson.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Fine looking hideout you got here. My name's Felix, by the way.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
I mean, fair. I mean, you can show a little hospitality.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
I am?
What's on your mind?
Hi. Oh, God, what a disgusting concept. But I suppose when you're light years away from what would be considered home. Well, bypass. To H. Blythe. A response, cause undetermined, original message appended. I worked it out, explain details later, will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate Dirt Side Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get there. Eager to be done.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Uh-huh. Hey, Phineas. Phineas, what do you got? You got a shrink ray here. Can I have it? Too bad I'm taking it.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
I mean, you say that, but I see a cystipig over there, and I just have to try it out on something right now. Nope. Alright, so hold, and it does the damage as well as shrinks them. That's funny as hell. Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. The what? What are we obscuring? Why are we obscuring it? How you doing, Bubbles? Alright. Oh. That thing's alive. Nope. Probably best not to anger the things floating in vats. Hawthorne's terminal mentions searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he had success in the past finding rare items such as using such resources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more of the powerful science weapons. So it's back to the Groundbreaker. I don't think that ship is, okay, for a moment there, I thought that it looked just like the Unreliable for a moment. Man, with how much of a stickler Spacer's Choice and all these other companies seem to be for... I don't know. I've acquired a poster. Oh, is that going to be up on
Hail,
the...
Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Eh. Didn't realize I've been swiping all these things too. Like, okay, I don't even remember where that skull comes from.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Aren't they though? See my room after I've gotten a 3D printer. Miniatures all over the place. I was hoping to see where the hell the poster was hung. Nope, that's not where it was hung. Nope. That it? Nope. And I gotta say, Parv's is probably by far one of my favorite rooms. I don't know. It's cozy. It feels more like a home. Bag of moldy sweetheart cakes. Rock hard and slightly discolored, these moldy Rizzo's sweetheart cakes are decades beyond their no more refunds after this date. Well, that just feels silly. Faded air freshener. It's liberty fresh. Probably not anymore after, what, 80 some odd years? Alright. Back to the groundbreaker then. I mean, it's saying... Wait, why is it saying Monarch? Black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Hallbrook. Oh, it's telling me the codex thing. On Monarch? Wait, Lily hasn't heard from an agent in Celebrate recently. That one requires me to go back. Toggle. I'm slightly confused. Was that one not in Scylla? I was fairly certain that one was in Scylla, but alright. To Monarch! Theoretically, I probably could have reached Stellar Bay by walking.
Orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
I mean, we also got a pass, so I don't think that was a thing to worry about. Alright, we're not taking Felix this time. We're taking Vicar. Parv, I always kind of want to take simply because it's Parv. I like Parv. Max is a little here and there. Well, this place doesn't look desolate. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, this was the... Wait, was this the place, or was it... Wait, hello? You're a dude named Grimm. Are you another companion? That's apparently considered stealing. I do love how this game's method of acquisition is pretty much, it ain't stealing if you ain't caught. Oh wait, this is one of those. The deuce? Do I have to jump? Am I just stuck up here? I feel like this is a I'm just stuck up here unless I jump down thing. I thought that was a hole in the ground. Nope, it's just grease. God, what I'd do for a double jump in this. Yeah, usually there's like a... Oh. Well, hi there.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You would be correct.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing here?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part. Please.
I feel like I just kicked a puppy. I'll go by Captain Hawthorne.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You're not what I expected to find on Monarch.
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have a look around.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Whomst is the black hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Actually, yeah, okay, but why is he called Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played, nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Maybe word that a little differently.
Well, Holcomb's had a lot of nicknames over his career. Used to be the tallywhacker on account of what he'd do to the score. Before that, he was the slick stick, because his shots were always so smooth.
Stop! Stop! You gotta be making this up.
I swear I'm not. At the start of his career, people called him the hack boss, but no one thought that was very catchy.
Oh. Sure, I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Oh. Oh. Seriously, dude, you gotta choose your wording correctly. Because god damn. Okay, that's a scythe. It's like, what the hell are you wielding there? A grim tomorrow. Ooh. Residence Bennett. You're named.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Nope. Got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
Let me guess. You missed the good old days. Actually, no. Now,
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I don't know. You seem pretty melancholy as it is. Be quiet.
Well, well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
I did not used to see new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the iconoclasts or some such.
Why is this place called the Yacht Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
This is true. Any yachts in Stellar Bay?
Nope. But a man can dream.
I think the place has to have water in order for there to be yachts. How well do you know Nyoka?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
And yep, only got booze. I mean, I'll be back to talk to you, Nyoka. It's just, I got other things to... Oh, that's not the black market. Monarch Stellar. Oh, very blue control armor. $36. Oh, two-handed melee plus 5. Taking it. Selling my junk. What else do I even have to sell besides a bunch of random loot that I got off of? I don't remember getting this. To say that it's been a little bit since the last time I played this might be a little bit of an understatement. Officer's Spine. Light pistol. Plasma carbine. Ooh. That one's fancy, so it's more pricey. Vortex mace. Oh yeah, the flintlock. Was I doing anything with this? I don't think I was. I mean, I could just sell it. I won't lie when I say it's tempting to just sell it. Kind of as a little bit of a he who screw you to Irian. Not that I hate the guy. What did I just sell? Oh, I think I just accidentally sold the Sister Pig hoof. No. Oh no, I just sold that armor. Whew. Oh, it having gone and jumped from where I was selling from up to the top made me paranoid that I had sold the thing I don't want to sell. Don't want to sell? Don't want to sell. I know I've said this a million times before, and I'll probably say it a million times again. There needs to be a favorite button in this so that I don't accidentally sell the things that I want to keep. Right, that ordnance helm. Oh, going to be a little bit better than my current helm. Although it doesn't really mesh well with... It's probably not going to mesh well with my, medical +3 versus... yeah, it doesn't mesh well with my construction outfit. Oh well. Up there. Those are both bathrooms. I'll be back to talk to Nyoka in a bit. Autoloader. Caleb Herrick. It always been a little bit jarring so far. Most everyone that's in the party right now, or in general that I have, had a really good chance to just, you know, possibly beat a party member. Don't open it. I'm trying to sneak here. It was very important that we got those bits. Maybe let's get these Spacer's Choice products.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yep, Captain William of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell and revel with us.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
What's she celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad that you'd walk out of the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Happen to be pretty good with negotiations. Cracks knuckles.
I wouldn't doubt it. You look like the type who tends to come out on top. Not like us cogs, trying to be the squeaky wheel but just getting deadlocked. It's been days, but Velma won't even hear us out. Maybe you could just make her listen to our demands.
I'll mediate on your behalf.
You would do that? We sure are lucky you decided to come up to the patio today. I knew drinking up here would be good for more than the view.
Talk to you later? Later, dude? I mean, I'll get to that after I do the whole black market thing that's around here somewhere.
Wrapped musk and painted eyes, right here.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Oh boy. Hello, Agnes.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
Calm down. Take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would he run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
I'm calling it now. This lady's supposed to be like an old lady. And the dude that we're going to be finding is going to be like 30.
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boy's run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Mantiqueen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Where's Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
Something tells me this woman has never left these walls.
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting, like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Anarchy, you say? I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Again, I'm going to bet that he's going to be like 30. Alright, quick save. Is this the end of town? Oh, there's a little bit more of town to explore. Maybe some more people with names? Zing's Emporium.